Thank you, Ty. The CDC just released some troubling statistics. The Youth Risk Behavior Survey found that in 2021, 1 in 3 girls seriously considered attempting suicide. 3 in 5 teenage girls felt persistent sadness. Pediatrician Dr. Kristen Terrell with ESSA Health is here this morning with more on these findings. And good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yeah, so first off, what can parents do if their child is struggling with a mental health issue?
Well, it kind of depends on whether they are in the state of crisis and need immediately help, or whether they're just concerned that something else might be going on. So in the crisis situation, we have some resources available, including the National Crisis Hotline number 988. And that's a resource that should be shared with all parents and teens. Also, because teens like to text, we also have 741-741. You simply text home to this text number and you can get into immediate contact with a counselor.
That's fantastic. And that's a free service, both of those.
Both are free.
Yeah, which is amazing. And I know you're big on let's catch this before it happens. And the pediatrician can come in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
As pediatricians, we are perfectly positioned to help. Usually we know kids from birth, so we have these relationships with them and their parents. And having that relationship, it helps us really make what can be a hard and awkward conversation possible.
Yeah.
And that can allow us to hook kids up with counseling and sometimes medication, which are the two components that really help with depression.
Yeah. How do you suggest a parent can start a conversation with their child if they're noticing some of those warning signs?
Yeah, this is one of the most difficult things because teens in their normal development are moving away from us and don't want to talk to us.
Right.
So I have a couple suggestions. The first is to use indirect questioning. The fastest way to kill a conversation with a teenager is to ask them directly how they feel. So instead, you want to kind of come at it sideways. And a way you could do that would be, hey, I just saw on the news that many kids are depressed in school. Are you seeing that at school, or what's your take on it?
Yeah.
That allows the teen to kind of talk about others, and then hopefully gets them talking about themselves as well.
Absolutely.
The second thing I suggest is not asking these questions on your timing, but on theirs. So this is a form of asynchronous development. This is when a phone can actually be useful, and you can text your child. Check in with a text. How you doing? What are you thinking about? And this allows the child to answer on their own time, which is important. It's a respect of their time. And it also allows them to not be on the spot and having to come up with how they're feeling, but they can think about it and respond when they feel ready.
You know, I have 3 teens, and another thing, a lot of the shows today will address suicide, and at the end of the show they'll put up, hey, if you're struggling with this, or self-harm, if you're struggling, here's some resources, but maybe using that as an opportunity to start a conversation.
Absolutely. You can springboard off whatever's happening in your environment and in your day-to-day life.
All right, Dr. Kristen Terrell, thank you so much for being in with ESSA Health. We appreciate it.
Of course, thank you.